ourselves, of course. As a result, we often overlook our own health issues. And here to shed some light on some of the most commonly untreated or undiagnosed problems is Dr. Erica Steele from Holistic Family Practice in Virginia Beach. Hello, Dr. Steele. How are you?
I'm so well. Thanks for having me.
Good. Okay, so what are some of the common women's health issues that go undiagnosed or untreated?
Well, I really think adrenal fatigue is one of them. In allopathic medicine, meaning your traditional Western medicine, they don't even recognize adrenal fatigue. Anything with the adrenal glands, they just, as long as the ACTH is not elevated, they don't really see that there's an issue. But unfortunately, as we know, especially right now where women are at home, they're working while homeschooling, while pick 20 other things that they're doing in addition to. And so what happens is people get burnout over time, right? And so adrenal fatigue, I think, is one of those hot buttons. And then leading up to it, once you cross over adrenal fatigue, then there's all kinds of thyroid imbalances, which again, often get misdiagnosed, especially the autoimmune components like Hashimoto's thyroiditis and things like that.
Oh my gosh, you're using big words. Now, I saw with the fatigue, adrenal fatigue, a lot of women were sleeping. So does that have to deal with, is that one of the symptoms that you want to sleep all the time?
Yeah, well, you're just always exhausted. So, you don't necessarily sleep well, or you're ruminating all the time. Your mind's going 50 million miles a minute. Then let's say you finally do get to sleep, you wake up, you don't feel refreshed. And then you just do that repeatedly over and over and over again. I myself am a type A personality. And so very driven, very focused, very go, go, go. And a lot of times women that are more of those type A personalities, we often suffer from adrenal fatigue. And so rebalancing those adrenal glands is so critical to overall health, because believe it or not, the adrenals will throw everything off. They'll throw the immune system off, they'll throw the hormonal system off, even the neurological system, the brain. So
wow. Yeah, it comes a lot of problems, especially when I hear you say immune system, because our immune system needs to be really strong right now, especially with this pandemic. So how do you approach women's health care?
So when I approach women's healthcare, of course, as a holistic doctor, I'm going to look at everything. So typically people come into my practice with a physical issue. They're run down, they're burnout, they're not feeling well, they feel off. They don't necessarily have a diagnosis, but they feel off. Or I have people that have a ton of diagnosis, or they've been on a ton of medication and nothing seemed to work. And so we start really on the physical, but then we look at the environment, their relationships, their boundaries, toxicity in the body. All of that plays a role. The mental aspect, the emotional aspect, the spiritual aspect. Do they have a loss of faith? Because if you have a loss of faith, you're going to be living in fear all the time. And that, of course, is just going to be gasoline on any healthcare fire. So it's really important to really think about whole health and balance, boundaries, especially right now, and really putting your oxygen mask on first, no pun intended, is really very important right now, more than anything, because we are being stretched in so many different ways. And oftentimes people, especially women, we don't either have the support or receive the support that we need, because of course we're super women, right?
Right. We're trying to do it all. Okay, so you have some webinars and some programs that are available so women can get more information, right?
Yeah, we do. We have a few webinars coming up specifically for women's healthcare. You'll be able to ask me questions specific to your situation on that webinar. And then we also have some healthy programs coming up, because we're really launching, especially with all the emotional eating going on. Sorry, there's a plane going over. I'm in Hilltop. And so a lot of emotional eating. So people are really stressed out and they're eating unhealthy. And so we're going to be launching some of our 30 days to healthy eating to get back on track, 21 days smoke free, and then a 21-day organ detox as well. And it's really cool because we have an app that goes along with it, so you can follow it day to day with meal plans and everything. So we're really excited to be launching those healthy living programs.
Wonderful. Well, Dr. Erica Steele, thank you so much, and you'll be hearing from me soon.
Of course. I better.
All right.